Hey everyone, welcome to my Sunshine Haze YouTube channel. I'm Aja A. Today's video I'm going to talk to you guys about the Grand Water Trine that we entered 2018 with. I am still kind of getting over it. Well, not getting over the cold. I just have a little bit of a cough left over, so excuse me in advance for clearing my throat and all that good stuff, bad stuff. I don't like clearing my throat on camera, but I'm apologizing in advance if I do it a lot. I hope I don't. Anyway, so today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the Grand Water Trine that we entered the year with. Happy New Year, first and foremost. I hope this week and few days has treated you well so far. It's an 11 year, so that's really good. We'll be feeling that kind of subtle energy throughout the year. I'm an 11 myself, so I'm really excited about this being an 11 year. But I want to talk to you guys about the Grand Water Trine. So what is a trine? A trine is when we have 3 planets in one element. And so that means you can have a grand air trine, a grand fire trine, a grand earth trine, or a grand water trine. We started with a grand water trine, meaning we have 3 planets that were in the water signs, which are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Excuse me. I really wanted to do a video on the full moon in Cancer, but I, in true Cancer nature, ended up retreating into my little shell, and I was just ducked off at home on my own, working on things that I'm really emotionally invested in. On the flip side, though, I did notice people's emotions were running very high, higher than normal during a full moon, which made a lot of sense because the moon governs our emotions, and Cancer is ruled by the moon, and Cancer is the sign of emotions, and it was also a super moon, a super full moon, so the earth, the sun, and the moon were all aligned. It was all illuminated, and it was as close to the earth as it's ever gonna be, and it was in Cancer, so people's emotions were like for real off the Richter scale. However, I wasn't emotional really at all. I did find myself really ducked off though. I'm curious to know how my fellow Cancers spent the full moon during the new year. It also had a lot to do with family. Cancer is really family oriented, so very possible that you spent a lot of that time with your family. It was the holiday, so it would make sense that you did. If you didn't, I'm sure you were in a very nostalgic mood, and that was all Cancer, because I know myself, I'm away from my family for most of the year. I'm usually with them during the holidays. I wasn't this year, but I did find myself thinking about them a lot. I missed both my brothers' birthdays. I did tell them happy birthday, but happy birthday, Naeem and Nasir. Happy 21st. Happy 19th, Q. I love y'all. It was very nostalgic for me. I did find myself thinking a lot about when I was growing up, a lot of the funny stuff my brothers used to do. But that was Cancer, but I wasn't very emotional. So I'm curious to know if Cancers were emotional, or if people with a lot of Cancer in their chart were emotional. I'm just very curious to know how people are affected when the moon is in their sign. So if you have any insight on that for me, feel free to drop a comment below. I do read them. I do respond. But anyways, so what else is going on with this Grand Water Trine? As I said, it's 3 planets in one element, water element. Sidebar fun fact for my Harry Potter fans out there: Harry Potter has a Grand Fire Trine in his natal chart. Fun fact, I am a Harry Potter nerd. I think I've dropped some Harry Potter facts in a couple other videos too. I love Harry Potter. Anyways, so we had Cancer, the full moon in Cancer. Then we also had Jupiter in Scorpio. And then we also have Neptune in Pisces. And in this video, I'm going to talk about Neptune in Pisces. I also have another video up on Jupiter in Scorpio. I have a link down in the description box, so go on and click on that when you're done watching this and check it out if you do want to learn a little bit about what Jupiter being in Scorpio means and what's going to be going on during that time. So I'm going to just go on and tell you about Neptune and Pisces now. So Neptune Neptune being in Pisces. Neptune, what is Neptune? Neptune is a planet, obviously. It is what I believe is considered the last of the gas giants or the ice planet. I don't know. I actually don't know a lot about Neptune as far as the physical makeup, but I do know what it means below the surface. So Neptune actually has to do with our subconscious, has to do with our dreams, our illusions, spirituality. It has to do with boundaries, vices, addictions. So we also have Neptune being in Pisces. Pisces is at home in Neptune, so it's actually a harmonious pairing. So Pisces is a water sign. What is Pisces? Pisces is the two fish with the tails tied together. So Pisces is how would I describe Pisces? Pisces is kind of all over the place, and not in a bad way, and also not in the sense of like an air sign, kind of like Sag, where they just shoot their energy all over the place. Pisces more so kind of directs their energy all over the place. Kind of just goes with the flow, as most water signs do, or most people with a lot of water sign in their chart tend to do. Pisces is also a sensitive sign, very emotional. Pisces people are very creative. I have a couple Pisces friends, and they are very inspirational. Like, they are some of the most creative people that I've ever come across. Pisces are also very intuitive. Water signs tend to be the most intuitive of the zodiac, so Pisces tend to kind of go hand in hand with the psychic abilities too. So with Neptune being in Pisces, what that means for everybody, for us, means we're going to be in a time where our boundaries are being dissolved. Let's see if I can give you an example. Okay, so Neptune was in Pisces in the mid 1800s. And if you think about that time, that's when photography came into play. That's when the spiritualism movement was becoming very popular. Also, Edgar Cayce, if you know about Edgar Cayce, you know he was born in, I believe, the late 1800s. I want to say late 1800s. If you don't know about Edgar Cayce, you should look him up. But he dealt with metaphysical and the spiritual realm, and you know, he was a psychic, and he was very prominent in the 1800s, late 1800s, and that was when Neptune was in Pisces. So we can kind of expect the same kind of energy to visit us during this time. Neptune actually went into Pisces back in 2012, but it's going to stay in Pisces until, I want to say 2025. Let me double check. Yes, 2025. So it stays in a sign for about 15 years. So we can expect a big shift during this time. I'm actually kind of excited. I am a water sign myself, so I'm all with this Grand Water Trine energy. It's actually a very, it's called the Golden Triangle. It's a very lucky energy. It's going to be a very bountiful, fruitful, abundant time for us, for everybody in general. Granted, you're moving in the ways that you're supposed to, but to give you guys some more insight into what's going to be going on for Neptune while Neptune is in Pisces, we can pretty much expect kind of a spiritual unveiling of sorts. So there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. People believe in a lot of different things, and that is completely okay. I believe you should research and believe what makes you feel best in this life. It's all about being happy, and sharing that energy with other people. But with Neptune and Pisces, that's actually going to kind of bring people into this state of having epiphanies, realizations. We're definitely going to see a big increase in the psychic community. We may see more people come out as psychic. Is that even a thing? Do you come out as psychic? I don't think that's a thing. Might see more people announce that they're psychic, I guess, or that they have gifts, or we may see more palm readers come out, more people dealing with tarot, more people doing energy work and energy healing. And we also may actually see the popularity and things like that begin to rise. And with the increased popularity, we may also see a decrease in the taboo that surrounds it. So people are going to definitely become more open to spiritual aspects. While Neptune is in Pisces, on the other hand, we may actually see growth in the church, in religion. People may actually, the numbers in the congregations might grow, y'all. Like, we might be on some some like mega church type stuff here while Neptune is in Pisces, and that's going to be because things are going to be happening that we can't explain or find a logical explanation for. It's not going to be so black and white. The events and the situations that we're going to find ourselves in, we're not going to always have a concrete description as to what went down and why it happened. So people are going to be looking for answers, and because we can't find logical answers, we're going to be looking for more spiritual answers, more religious answers, depending on whatever you believe in. Or if you don't believe in anything, you're going to be looking a little bit deeper into your perspective, I guess. Something else that I find pretty interesting while Neptune is in Pisces is that there's already a big this big phenomena around extraterrestrials and outer worldly and other planets and stuff. But while Neptune is in Pisces, that's gonna increase, y'all. Like, people are really gonna be looking for aliens and really telling us that they're seeing UFOs, and they might be seeing UFOs. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably like we're definitely gonna see a lot more headlines about extraterrestrials. We might see some stuff like the aliens have finally made it to Earth, or we found some alien artifacts somewhere. Like, it's very possible while Neptune is in Pisces, we may either come up with or discover things like that, depending on, you know, your perspective on the world and this life and the solar system and the universe and all that. What I am most excited about, though, is the spiritual understanding that will come from Neptune being in Pisces. Although people have different beliefs, where we're at right now is, if you believe something different from another person, especially when we're talking about groups, there's literally like this big red line in between you. So with Neptune being in Pisces, we're just going to see that line erased. People are definitely going to still have their own beliefs, but what we're going to see is people becoming a lot more understanding of other people's beliefs, and maybe even merging some of those other beliefs with their own. So Neptune in Pisces is going to be a very eye-opening time, and that is definitely coming with the water energy aspect of this Grand Trine. Water can come in and clear things out, or it can, settle things and take them into an abyss. And Neptune in Pisces is actually going to be the clearing of the abyss that we're currently in. So I'm excited, and you guys should be too. Like, we got Neptune in Pisces for a minute, so you gotta work with it anyways. And you guys, if you take a look at society, we're already kind of starting to see this shift if you step back and think about it. So just continue to move in a positive manner, be nice to people. You know, what goes around comes around. Think about karma. Definitely think about karma in 2018, because Saturn is in Capricorn, and Saturn is the karmic planet, so you be thinking about your karma, and we're supposed to be building on things right now. So Neptune in Pisces is actually going to help us with that. So all these planets are actually working together to help us get our stuff together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it actually provided some insight and gives you a little bit of, information on what to expect in these next few years. If you enjoyed it, definitely go on and click that little blue thumbs up button, or make the thumbs up blue. Or is that Facebook? I think it's black on YouTube. Press the like button, please. If you have any questions or comments, go on and drop them down below in the comment section, and share it if you feel moved to. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Go on and check out that video on Jupiter in Scorpio. so many planets. I be forgetting sometimes or mixing them up, but for sure it's Jupiter and Scorpio. And then also, guys, we do have a new moon in Capricorn coming up. It's a lot of stuff going on in Capricorn, but the new moon is coming up soon. So I will have a video coming out within the next couple of days on the new moon in Capricorn and what you guys should expect and be preparing for during that time. Again, thank you. Oh, one more thing before I go. Thank you guys so much for how tough y'all rocked with my tarot forecast for 2018. I definitely didn't think I was gonna get that much of a positive turnout from posting those videos. I actually heard that I definitely helped some people out, brought some people to a few realizations, and that's actually all. I can't talk. I'm so excited. I'm so overwhelmed. No, that's actually, I can't talk. I get tongue twisted. I am so excited. I'm actually very happy that I was able to help you all, because it's what I'm moving into this space of thinking that's what I want to do with my life, is helping people, however that may be. So thank you so much. I'm going to also put up a tarot forecast for the new moon. It's going to be a different spread, so definitely if you rocked with those, subscribe so you can get a notification when those videos go up. Thank you again. Also, dang, I feel like I'm dropping so many plugs right now, but I guess this is what YouTube people do. YouTubers, I guess this is what YouTubers do. I also do personal readings, so if you are interested in getting a personal tarot reading, just go on and send an email to sunshinehaze1129, that's the number is 1129, @gmail.com. I actually respond to my emails in a very, like, almost too quick manner, so there's really not a wait time on a response from me, but just in case, give me a little bit of time, give me a couple days, but I'll probably respond within the day. If you are interested in a tarot reading, hit me up. I'll be glad to talk to you and help you out. Thank you again, and Happy New Year again, guys.